Many of you know, or at least heard me talk about or spent some time with my daughter who's 3. Her name is Cecily. And if you came to me and said, hey, I want to take her to the zoo. Can I take Cecily to the zoo? I would say, all right, okay, okay. I'll make sure I had your phone number in my phone, because I might need to talk to you. I would say, she doesn't always remember to go to the bathroom. You gotta ask her. She's working on this. And I would say, here's your bag, and there's snacks in here, and there's a drink, and there's all these things that we want, and can you be home by 3? Because if she doesn't get a nap, she gets a little crabby like her dad. She's gotta make sure she gets that nap in. And I would say, all right, and you gotta check on her, because sometimes she unbuckles her seatbelt before you get there, because she gets excited, and you have to make sure that she keeps her seatbelt buckled. And then I would say, what time are you gonna be back? Because I really, I miss her, because I love her. She's mine. I mean, Cecily is my baby. If you do anything to hurt her, I will hurt you badly. She is my baby. I mean, I'm gonna protect her. I'm gonna keep her safe. And I would say, don't you lose her. Keep your eye on her at all times. And then what if at the end of this awesome day at the zoo, you came back to me just by yourself? And I was like, what'd you do with Cecily? Where'd you leave her? And you were like, well, I told her what time we were leaving. She just didn't come at 2 o'clock. I don't know what the deal was. Or I called her name a couple times. I guess she just wasn't interested in coming home with me today. I don't know. I don't know what happened to her. And I would wring her neck right then. But, God gives us this great and awesome privilege. He sends people into our lives that are His children, that are His babies, and He says, Nicole, take care of this one, because this one's mine, and this one is precious to me. Don't lose them. I want them to come home. So in this 50 or 60 or 70 years of life that I give you, take care of them while they're here. And I feel like so often, and I do it to myself, I say to God, well, I told him what time we were leaving for Chi Alpha, and they just didn't show up, I called him once, I sent an email. It might be awkward if I send another one, God. Come on, that's weird. And I think that God is saying to us, no, for better or for worse, you gotta fight for these people, because they're my children. This is my baby. Don't go to the zoo and leave them there. Do whatever it takes. It might be awkward. It might be weird. It might put you in a place where the stakes are too high. It may take commitment and sacrifice, and you might have to interrupt your schedule and your life. But this is important to me, and I need you to do it, because these are my kids. These are my people. And I think, and I ask myself the same question, and especially after my friends who lived in China came last week. For the sake of eternity, for the sake of forever, what is it I'm willing to give up? How ridiculous am I willing to look? Who is it that I'm going to call every single stinking week until they tell me yes, that they'll come? And they'll hear the word of God, and I'll go pick you up, even though you live in Edinburgh, and that's forever from where I live. I will pick you up, because guess what? It's worth it. Every single second of it is. Because what else is there in light and view of eternity? What else is there even to worry about? And I really think it doesn't have to be hard or complicated or flashy. It's simply the act of saying out loud, on purpose, in every action, in every reaction, in every moment, in every way, to everyone, that He loves us. Oh, how He loves us. how he loves us all. That we are his portion and he is our prize, drawn to redemption by the grace in his eyes. And if his grace is an ocean, then we're all sinking. And heaven meets earth like a sloppy wet kiss, and my heart turns violently inside of my chest, and I don't have time to maintain these regrets when I think about the way that he loves us.